Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my mini-series coverage of CyberDimension Neptunia for Goddesses Online by Idea Factory and Compile Heart, released on February 27th, 2018. I played this game on and off for a bit, kind of getting a feel for the game and seeing how I'm going to do the coverage of it. Like with most Idea Factory and Compile Heart, I would say, like their games in general, I would say make sure that you're of the appropriate age. I don't know if I would rate this for everyone. Definitely not. It has quite a bit of fan service like a lot of Japanese games do. So just be aware of that moving forward. If that's your thing and you're into it, then by all means, go play it, have fun, enjoy. Anyhow, and again, a caution to parents, always screen the content, the media that your kids consume, because sometimes you get something more than you're looking for. It's mostly harmless, innocent stuff that you'll see. Innocent's probably the wrong word, but no worse than stuff you'll see in like anime and things like that you watch. So there you have it. Anyway, we're going to start up a new game, and I will probably do some time skips as we move forward and just kind of cover more of what the game has to offer, the combat and everything else. We'll do a little bit less focus on the story, just so you guys can enjoy and see if it's a game that you're interested in. I don't know that this is the first of the Neptunia, that's what we'll just call them in general, the Neptunia games that kind of shied away from the turn-based strategy, but it is definitely one of those. So that being said, we're going to hop in, we're going to start a new game. And we'll start off with a bit of story and whatnot, but we'll hop into the action quick enough and you'll be able to see what's going down.
Game industry. A world that exists in a dimension other than our own, where the four goddesses watch and rule over their nations. Last station. The nation ruled by the goddess Blackheart. Loi. The nation ruled by the goddess Whiteheart. Leanbox. The nation ruled by the goddess Greenheart. And Planetoon. The nation ruled by the goddess Purpleheart. Though the nations faced the threat of destruction many times, the four goddesses have always banded together to defend game industry. In their current adventure, however, they have been selected as beta testers for a brand new online game.
Cool.
That game is called...
The game is called? Nothing. We have no idea what the game is called. I believe it's called Four Goddesses Online, but I could be wrong. But I'm not.
Nepco has logged in.
Nepco!
Oh, wowie, my avatar's super cute. I look so heroic. Amazing. Yeah. I tried to make it look just like me in real life, but I might have gotten a little carried away.
Maybe slightly.
I'm like a kangaroo, bouncing and jumping,
Oh boy.
swinging a sword. Oh yeah! These controls are so comfy.
It is a large sword.
Now then, I should introduce myself. The name's Neptune, the goddess of a little nation called Planetoon. Not to mention the series protagonist. But here, on Four Goddesses Online, I'm but a lowly apprentice paladin. I'm just here taking a break from my work. I'm supposed to play this game with the others today. But where are they?
Alright. So there'll be some fourth wall breaking, and so on and so forth. You'll get used to it.
Whoa!
It's all
right
part of the
on
charm.
cue. Hey! I'm over here!
You're early, Neptune. I didn't think you'd be the first here.
No one's ever late when it comes to playing a new game. Lon, you're a priest? Oh, wow. It's giving me goosebumps seeing you in that outfit. This is incredible.
It's an odd choice for a priest outfit, I'll admit.
Well, I usually play DPS characters in games, so I thought this might be nice for a change.
Hey, so what about my outfit?
Ooh, you're a Black Knight Noir? Interesting choice. Are you burning hot with rivalry against me, the noble paladin?
It's not like that. But there's no way I'd lose to you when it comes to playing an online game.
Goodness, everyone is here already. I apologize for making you wait.
Hey We all just got here. Don't even worry about it. What class are you? That outfit looks so elven.
I have chosen the Enchanter class. It is the only class that bestows attributes upon players depending on the situation.
Cool.
Your weapon's a rapier? In real life, Noir has a sword, and you have a spear, but here you've switched.
Okay.
It would seem everyone has changed quite a bit in our short time here. Looking at the balance of our classes, we should make a splendid party.
Sweet.
Alrighty. Now that everyone's here, I guess I'll introduce these three here to you guys on the other side of the screen.
Ta-da! Fourth wall broken, ladies and gentlemen. It'll take me a little bit to get re-used to the combat and controls and stuff. I have played it on and off for a bit, but it's been a little while since I have. Originally, I was going to actually cover this probably close to a month ago, so sorry guys and gals. It did take me a little bit longer to get back to it. It's okay.
This girl's Noir. She's the goddess of a little nation known as Dun 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 Last Station. She's usually a bit of a loner, but since she's in our party, I guess she doesn't have to be so lonely this time around. Way to go, Noir! When all is said and done, Noir's sassy wit is a great foil to my finely tuned sense of slapstick. Please, take care of her, everyone. Ahem. Up next is Blonde. She's the goddess of a nation full of snowy wonder, the land of white serenity, the wintry, the wonderful, the lovely Loey. She's a shy, homely girl who loves to read, but once she loses her temper, she's unstoppable. Also, she's occasionally frustrated with her shortcomings in the, chest area, but it seems like her loyal subjects are fine with that.
Yeah, that whole thing.
Last up is Vert.
She doesn't have that problem.
She might seem like the calmest of us four. She's a super hardcore gamer, a cut above the rest. As you can see, she's got a lot of volume.
Yeah.
She acts like our older sister sometimes, but she's actually the only one here without a sibling. But anyway, this here lady's also known as the goddess of Leanbox. Please give them all your support.
All right, so there we go. A little
Hey, who are you talking to?
little history on the three companions. I guess four, because we learned about Neptune already.
And I thought I heard something about being lonely.
Hey, what's this about shortcomings?
A sister? Did you mention something about me having a little sister?
Oh boy.
Huh? You're just imagining things. You guys are so silly.
Really now?
Come on, let's stop the chit-chat and finish up these tutorials. Oh, hey, there's a sign over there.
Let's get to it.
Where do you think you're going? Don't run away from me, Neptune.
I agree with Neptune. I would like to try the combat here as soon as possible. Come now, Blonde. We should catch up to them.
Good grief, it's like this every time.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so there you have it.
Normally, our nations compete against each other, but in this world, we can actually have fun and play together. The party shares a common destiny. There will be no rogue players. We work together. I will personally lend a hand if anyone needs help.
Sweet.
You know, Vert, you're the first person I'd suspect of being a solo player and running away from the party.
Yep, I agree.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to keep up with your playing style, Vert. I don't really do all-nighters, so I'll leave that to you.
Not to worry. Just this once, I will not concern myself with completion or ranking lists.
Okay.
I will simply and sincerely explore this new world. I will make new friends and tell others about this wonderful new game. That is my responsibility as one who received an early access invitation from the Four Goddesses online management.
There you go.
I take this seriously.
See, you should all take it seriously too if you get early access or beta access. I'm kidding. Have fun. That's the whole point. Test out the game. Help it become better. Anyway, this has nothing to do with, this is just me babbling about
I'm shocked
absolutely nothing. It's fine.
That MMO monster Vert isn't going to try and be a top-ranking player.
Seriously, I can't believe what I'm hearing. Somebody picked my jaw up off the floor.
Well, playing casually would be a good break from work. And this doesn't feel like a game meant for competition. I can respect that, Vert.
Thank you, Noir. That being said, let us let loose and enjoy ourselves.
All right.
I believe this episode will take place on a different stage than the one from the previous 4 Goddesses Online.
There's more than one? All right, never mind.
I am exploring this world for the first time, and along with all the other beta testers, I am beginning at level 1. I am so thoroughly excited!
Sweet. We ready to get started?
Ooh,
Almost.
Is that it? Hey, I found the event point for the tutorial.
Wow, what a beautiful view! It's so inspiring. It's just like if we were out sightseeing in the real world.
Our new adventure's about to begin.
Now then, everyone, let us move on towards the new horizon of 4 Goddesses Online.
All right.
Yeah!
There we go, folks. All right, we're ready to hop in and actually start the gameplay there. Like I said, there'll be less story stuff moving forward. I'll let you guys enjoy this, and then I will return. Okay, there you have it, folks. All right, so let us begin our adventure.
Now that we've seen the super cool opening, the game's gonna start.
It's been a while since I've played an MMO. I wonder what kind of story this one has.
You said this episode takes place on a different stage. Okay, then tell me this. Are these dungeons not like the ones in the normal 4 Goddesses Online verse?
Yes, that is correct. This land is completely new to me, and I have been looking very forward to the element of discovery in this game. An untouched land that stretches out as far as my eyes can see. Ah, I cannot wait!
Creepy.
These kinds of games are the most fun. We'll meet all sorts of new people, too.
I totally agree. The best part about being online is being able to make new friends.
I only play with close friends. But perhaps if I feel like it, maybe I'll try feeling other players in this game.
I hear
I'm
you.
sure we're gonna run into other players up ahead. All right, let's keep moving on.
All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I skipped a bit more of the story. Like I said, I wanted to get in and do some of the gameplay so you guys could see what's going down. The minimap is located in the upper right area of the screen. It displays information about the map as it relates to the player's current location in the dungeon. Information important to advancing the story, such as areas where events will occur or enemy locations, is also displayed via various icons on the minimap. When using warp points, be aware that bosses may appear right after warping. In such cases, the player cannot leave the dungeon until the boss is defeated. Icons marking locations for specific items or treasure chests are not generally displayed on the minimap. They will, however, appear when using a certain item. Okay, very interesting. Alright, so we have to head to the destination. I'm sure there's a way to probably zoom. I don't know how to do that. So that's block, that's spells, that's dash. Okay, that's fine. You can set your distance from your character in the menu screen. Alright. So we're gonna run on over here. We're gonna see some Dagos.
It's time to show my stuff.
Just so you know, it's your own fault if you waste all your energy too soon. Don't come asking me for help later either.
You say that, Noir, but can you even keep up with me? I'm a pro.
Now you've done it! You'll never outgame me, Neptune. Not in a million years!
Fun.
Well, just don't die out there. You can leave the healing to me.
Now, everyone, let us begin the battle.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to begin the battle. Attack with multiple strikes using X. Okay. There is a lock-on button. Okay, I don't have to hold it either, which is nice. Locking onto an enemy will display their HP and break gauges. When their break gauges are depleted, they'll become susceptible to massive damage. Elements the enemy is susceptible to are displayed under weaknesses. Attacking an enemy's weak point will inflict more damage and sometimes cause status effects. Fire, ice, lightning, and wind. Sure. Party members and enemies can acquire status effects during battle. If a party member is afflicted with a status effect, they can be healed with certain items. Burn, freeze, and paralysis, and stun. Guard against using right trigger.
That won't work.
Try again, creature. And third time's a charm. It's not a charm.
That won't work.
Okay.
That won't work.
Nope, gotta get a perfect guard. Oops.
Right
There it is. Use items with Y, okay. Hold left bumper. Use fire. Okay. Hold the left bumper, or L1, and press AB, XY, or was it square, triangle, circle, and penguin? X, I guess. To use attack or healing skills, uses SP. Switch between skill sets with the up and down directional buttons. Alright, we gotta head to the warp point, which I guess is here. Oh. There we go. Pressing the start button will open the menu. Change equipment or view your status from here. Assign skills available in each skill set from within the menu. New skills are learned by leveling up. Members of your party will use skills available to them via their skill sets. Don't forget to set whatever skills you prefer they use during battle. Higher stats correlate to stronger skills. Strength-oriented attack skills lower HP more, and int-oriented skills are more effective in reducing the break gauge. Fair enough. Alright, so skill set. Fire increases according to int, and this increases according to strength. Cool. And then we can switch characters. Pretty neat. And then in the party, I believe we can switch leader. Like, if we wanted Noir to be the leader, we could do that. Or Blonde, or Vert. We'll probably stick with Neptune for now. Alright. So that's the lock on, that's the block, that's the dodge. Alright. Alright. Couple of juggling moves there. It's all good. And of course your crew actually attacks on their own. I believe Vert goes ahead and she casts this fire buff on your weapons to give you some fiery bonus goodness here. And we pretty quickly destroyed those guys. There are treasure things. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to the way the camera works. There are little treasure points and things like this that you can go over and grab various different items and whatnot. And this is kind of how the game plays out. There's just a bunch of random enemies in the field. Eventually you fight bosses and things. There's chests and things to find. About using items. View the items currently held by selecting items from within the menu. Add consumable items to your item set to use these items within dungeons. So essentially hit start, go to items, and add them to your set item. And that's pretty much it. And then if you hit right or left, I believe you switch it. But for now, we don't need to switch. you need to do is destroy this fool. And then switch over to this one. And then switch over to this one. And it's pretty quick. It goes fast. Like I said, right now the combat's not overly challenging. I did find as I played and got a little bit deeper in, things did get a bit tougher. There's multiple characters that you'll unlock later on. I gotta stop using the items, by the way. I'm used to there being games that have multiple attacks, like one on, say, X, one on Y. So I'm finding that I'm hitting Y quite frequently to try like a strong attack or something, and that's not how this works. Alright. Launched you sky high there, friend. Blocked just in case there was any kind of rebuttal. And again, keep in mind this is the first dungeon. It's just to get you used to how things work. There will be a boss fight at the end of the dungeon, so that will be fun. But yeah, I found this game to be pretty enjoyable. Kind of walk around, do a little bit of the merds, and just beat stuff down. And look good doing it, I guess. I mean, it's not really a look that I personally would strive for, but again, I'm not a young female, so that kind of makes sense in my case. Alright, Goblin. I'll hit you with some fire. I'm gonna hit you with some knowledge. You're gonna die. Alright. So we're all buffed up. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna snag some stuff here. Come over here, grab this. And I suppose at this point, why don't we switch characters to see what the others do? We got some glasses there. That leads somewhere. There's probably some more stuff that we can find over there before we do leave. Let's go to party. Let's make Noir the new Capitan. Alright, so her skills are the Dragon Spear and the Space Flash. I don't know what those do, so we'll figure it out. Didn't seem to do much. The Dragon Spear looked a little cooler than the Space Flash. And we got our very first level up. Very good. Very good. Alright, we found something. We can jump around. That's Dragon Spear and Space Flash is just kind of a slash. Alright, that makes sense.
Hey, does anyone see the exit? I feel like I'm getting a good handle on the controls.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting a handle on the controls.
What was that?
Oh dear, it seems we have a guest.
Are we starting a boss battle? Well, it's only the first dungeon, so I'm sure we'll be fine.
Why yes, our bare hands would be more than enough for a tutorial boss.
You say that, yet I remember struggling a little bit with the tutorial boss. Not gonna lie.
Going swinging against the boss. But for now, I'll do my best to help with support.
Is everyone ready? Let's go!
Not really. We're not all that ready, but we'll pretend. We'll pretend like we're ready. So the goal is to get to the town, basically, from finishing off the boss fight and doing what we do here. So if I can manage that, I'll be pretty happy. Okay, I guess we annihilated all of those guys. Ah, keep doing it again. Kind of own these guys. It's pretty simple. It's a bit spammy, a little bit on the attacks and whatnot. It's later on where you're really going to have to use stuff like that a bit more in clutch situations, a bit more like at specific times. I don't know. Just more in general. Like I said, the combat does accelerate a bit. And I'm sure each character does feel a little bit different when you play as them, so that should be relatively interesting. Alright, so here we are, we're up against a giant doggo, or doggo as it were. I'm sure we'll be okay. It does do a fairly significant amount of attacks. So I'm going to try to attempt to dodge a lot of the... Alright, it's just sitting there now. There it goes. Apparently I'm very bad at dodging its attacks. Oh, I ran into that one. And we have broken it. And we are slowly falling. We defy the laws of physics quite a lot.
That means we cleared the
Pretty good.
tutorial.
That was as easy as tea time cake.
Tea
Now
time
then,
cake.
we are almost at the hub for adventurers. Wish you well.
Ooh, what is this tea time cake that you talk about? I'm a fan of cake. Cheesecake mostly. Other cake, if the mood strikes me, like every once in a while, a good old cupcake here and there, it's not too bad. Some ice cream cakes are pretty good. I don't know. I'm not really the biggest fan of cake, honestly. I do prefer pie. Again, short of cheesecake. Cheesecake does trump pie most of the time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head back to town, but I think... yeah, we'll head back to town, but the next episode, like I said, it's not going to be a continuation 100%. You will have definite time skips. I will skip some of the storyline, and we'll be going to just different areas. We'll try different characters and all sorts of stuff. I'm not sure how long the miniseries is going to be, but this is definitely a game that was sent my way, and I wanted to cover it. And again, I got delayed about a month beyond where I was hoping to actually start it. So we're going to go into town here.
Like a good idea to rest.
And once we get there, if it's possible, we'll probably break it off.
Here we are at Wishuel.
Alright, we've made it to Wishuel, ladies and gentlemen. So, next time you see me, I'll have the crew out doing other stuff. Maybe there'll be another character thrown into the mix. But I highly recommend you check out the game if you are interested in the visual novel type storytelling and the action combat with the various different characters. It is RPG-esque. Like I said, there's different skills and things. You need to be able to dodge, block, parry, essentially is the perfect block, right? All these things come together and it works quite well. There's jumping and platforming to a small degree, not necessarily a super large part of it, but to traverse different areas. Like I said, there's a lot here, and I was definitely interested to check it out. I played quite a few of the Neptunia games. I haven't actually beaten any of them yet, but I have played through quite a few of them to at least a certain point. And they all have their interesting charm, their unique storytelling, and the characters. And they carry through to each different game, which is always nice to see. Anyway, if you guys want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, any of the wonderful fun stuff, it'll all be down below in the description of the video as it always is. And if you guys like this, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this and various other things on the channel. And until the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.